What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today. So it appears that Forbes has made an article saying how Xbox will leave PlayStation in the dust next year in 2022, and people got kind of triggered by this post right here. So this is pretty funny. The comment section is just going wild. What people are going back and forth with this whole console war nonsense. But I think both platforms have some pretty good stuff going on in 2022. It's like good games we're looking forward to next year for both platforms, to be honest, and even Nintendo as well. So it's just funny to see these people go back and forth though. So I find it pretty hilarious. So without further ado, let's read some of these comments, see what people are saying about this. All console sales are simply one metric. Game sales and subscription services make much more money than console sales do. Okay. You get a raise. So once again, it didn't take too long for the whole that Microsoft was paying this evolve thing to pop up, and this money exchanging hands right here. Don't mind me, just here to read the comments. Yeah, the comments are pretty wild in this thread right here. 2022 is looking pretty fire for Xbox. Yeah, there's some pretty good games I'm looking forward to. Starfield, Redfall, Atomic Heart, Stalker 2. That's a few of the ones I'm noticing right now. Yeah, all these games are looking pretty cool so far for Game Pass. Then for PlayStation, you got Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16, Forspoken, Ghostwire Tokyo. I don't know if I want to pay $70 for those games though, but they got some pretty good games coming out for PlayStation as well too. So it's basically a Game Pass commercial disguised as journalism. Wonder if he's actually bought that Xbox and how much ad space Microsoft and his affiliates are paying for on Forbes' website. Well, now Microsoft is paying the journalist off again. Wow. I've had PlayStation since I was 12, and now Xbox really giving me a secondhand thoughts. I've had a PlayStation since I was 8. Trust me, Xbox is way better than PlayStation these days. Here they come, and I took that personally. Pony Salt in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kleenex. Nothing but big factuals all around Forbes. True, because PS5 has no games. Literally a set of Microsoft PR bullet points. Must have been a nice lunch for Eric. So he said he took him off for lunch. Does he write this article? Wow, okay. Game Pass is the socialism of the gaming industry. What? Wow. Media outlets, if it ain't free, then it ain't for me. Wow. Okay. Xbox taking market shares fast. This is ridiculous. The problem with gaming journalism is that it's all paid advertising hiding behind bad opinion pieces. But I'm pretty sure they said it was about Sony. This would be perfectly fine, right? I guess that's why they're not announcing subscriber numbers like they used to. Too much demand for Game Pass. Mine is already eating dust. Like, let's look at the quote tweets. The quote tweets are a lot more interesting than this. Like, people were actually like legit angry in the quote tweets. After being a year behind, what a comeback. They're loading up what assets from 3.PBS. What is this? I don't know these songs right here. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Nintendo left both of them in the dust. Those sales this year, especially in Japan, are insane, and Sony and Microsoft don't have the momentum Nintendo does. The console wars are no longer a PlayStation versus Xbox narrative. Rather, Sony triumphant first-party studio lineup versus Microsoft's subscription-based Play Anywhere ecosystem. Regardless of strategy, their success/failure is in the cycle will depend on one thing: good games. Xbox fanboy article with no knowledge of anything PlayStation. Game Pass, which is better games, the ability to download games. Yeah, you've been able to download games on PlayStation Now for a few years, plus define better. Xbox are in last place, have been for 10 plus years. This guy is super Sony. Man. Wipe it off, that's bad for the fan. Take a look at these replies. You saw people that are fanboys or fangirls for billion-dollar companies are the most toxic weirdos around. No disrespect to the Xbox community at all, but why is video game media constantly pandering to Microsoft? Listen, dishing out praise is fine. It's a great thing. However, they have been egregiously throwing Sony jabs for the past 2 years to the point where it's very noticeable. Okay. These articles are becoming more and more insufferable, illogical, poorly written showfest. That's more of a generic advertisement for Game Pass than an articulated and rational case. How the F can PlayStation games be more desirable not for their quality but their exclusivity? Let's see. Console war is the biggest cringe of them all. The salt in this thread, yeah, they got pretty upset about this guy's opinion, saying he got paid off. They're just pandering to Microsoft. I don't know. I guess Microsoft is in the business of just paying these journalists off. Apparently, I mean, because they definitely won't pay people off the Xbox One generation. But it seems that when Microsoft is doing everything right, they bringing out these big AAA exclusives. It's like it's funny how they're just paying people off now. It's not like the games are just good. LMAO, I just don't understand why we keep coming up with these delusional ass articles. MFers have been saying this generation, decades, even here are about to be in 2022, and PlayStation is still the more dominant despite all those studio purchases. Stop. Absolute clown show. These articles are interesting because everyone automatically jumps to sales numbers when the articles talking about the fact that Xbox is getting its first party going, expanding into PC and cloud markets, and just having a more robust OS and features. Come on, that's clearly clickbait. Let's see. And Forbes has just made a bunch of money off fanboys. You guys just be saying anything. I hope so. Otherwise, Xbox is going to be scraped by Microsoft. What is he talking about? I've been calling it since before this next gen was revealed. The writing already on the wall. Oh yeah, he talks about, okay, so he says Xbox All Access and the arrival of Game Pass is opening the door to even more games than ever before. Yeah, the Xbox All Access thing is coming out too. That's starting soon, I believe, or it's probably already started. But you get to put payment plans on your Xbox and Game Pass service. And that's probably gonna have a lot more people buying Xboxes too. So yeah, Xbox is definitely with the subscription service this generation. LOL, make one exclusive game that's better than a Sony exclusive first. Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5. Those are just two off the top of the head right now, but okay. I was like, they still don't got no game that's like the equivalent of Halo Infinite right now, to be honest. Not multiple, just one. The only thing that can make PlayStation 5 owners jealous of Xbox is Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, people were pretty sorry about Halo Infinite, though. They were pretty sorry about that game. They had the review bomb it and it still failed, but okay. RIP PlayStation, no more banger games, no more magnificent new IPs. It's over. Xbox is one dead. It's over. Forbes said so. Oh my, the boys aren't gonna like this. I'm about to, I don't know. Not you too, Forbes. Not you too. LOL, nice reach. A Xbox wrote this article. What? An Xbox wrote it? I didn't know the consoles can write articles. Okay. Xbox can't even leave the Oculus in the dust, but it's supposed to do with PlayStation. Do we have Oculus, the VR fanboys? I didn't know VR fanboys even existed. Wow, that's interesting. LOL, not reading propaganda hit pieces, numbers. Wow, what a headline. This was definitely an excellent year for Xbox. The amount of games that were added to Game Pass is unbelievable. There is something for everyone on there, yeah. Yeah, not sure about that, buddy. Forbes is the bane of my existence. And you're right about one thing, and not this, but you're definitely right on PlayStation having the better exclusives. That's not even close. That's not only exclusive, but are the best games on the market, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be like an a-hole about this, but Sony had Ratchet and Clank and Returnal last year. and a lot of PS4 games director cut games. I mean, what are people talking about? They got the best exclusives on the market right now. Like, what are we talking about here? Ratchet and Clank it was okay, but I just don't get why people are just so hyped with this Ratchet and Clank game, or even Returnal. I didn't play Returnal, but I have no interest in playing that game. But I mean, we got God of War coming out next year, if it comes out next year. I mean, I'm interested in that game. We got what else? Forspoken looks a little wonky. I don't know. I'm definitely not paying $70 for that. And Horizon Forbidden West. It's like the only two games I'm looking for next year is God of War, Horizon Forbidden West. So I don't know what they be talking about these. Like, they be going crazy over these PlayStation exclusives like that. Like, it's not. I don't get it. I don't get it. I was like, I definitely take Halo and Horizon and Forza Horizon over the PlayStation exclusives that came out. Well, let's continue. It's a God of War. For such a hot take, there's really nothing past some very surface level observations in a short article. This could have made for an interesting conversation, but it's just clickbait. Forbes is right, but here comes the pony salt. Yeah. I can already smell the salt incoming. Forbes, brave yourself. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. It's just kind of funny how people are mad at this article when I kind of agree too. Like I can say Sony has some good games coming out next year. Like I think somebody put a list as well too. Where was that list at? Like what Sony has coming out next year? I can't find. Oh, here we go. So Horizon Forbidden West, God of Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16 is what I'm mainly looking for next year. The other ones I can kind of interested in, but not really. But these are the main three I'm interested in. And it's 3 games out of the entire year of 2022. It's more games on Xbox I'm looking forward to, and most of those games are gonna be on Game Pass. So it's like, yeah, I still also want to write this article. It's not like people were saying they just get paid off by Microsoft for a Game Pass advertisement in Forbes. It's like, kind of got some legit reasons why you're getting these great exclusive games on Game Pass and great third-party games on Game Pass. You're paying a full $70 for these games from PlayStation. And it's only like a few of them at that. It's only a few at that. So I kind of agree with this article as well. People were angry about it. So definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Do you agree with this Forbes article? Do you disagree? Let me know down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.